Today I'm going to ask Andrew, the founder of Webdelo, some questions about website development and some mistakes that he notices people make whenever they develop their website. So Andrew has developed hundreds of businesses in different countries, in the United States and Eastern Europe, and I'm going to ask him what's the number one mistake that he sees people make whenever they attempt to develop their business, develop their website.
Hi team, First of all, no strategy. The people create website without plan. They post content without preparing. No SEO optimization, no competitor analysis. Nothing is a big problem.
So of course, after already analyzing what you have, say if you've already built a website, I'm going to ask Andrew what's his first step that he usually takes whenever he takes on a new client and what we can learn from that.
The first step is a conversation with the client. We have to understand what he wants to sell, what is his competitors, what queries he needs to get in the top of Google is the first of all.
So of course, creating content is such a big part of your business, and a lot of clients that we take on have already been creating content for their website or for their social media, but they see little results. So I'm going to ask Andrew a little bit about his approach towards creating content for your website, which will in fact draw people towards your business in the long run.
Yeah, Tim, you're all right. The second mistake which people doing when promote your website, they create the content for bots, not for people. They can create long text which will post on their website, but you can see there are a lot of keywords. It will be unuseful because no one will read it. Nobody will read it.
So if you've tried to develop your website, perhaps you've heard of such a term as backlinks. And basically, if you don't know what backlinks are, a lot of people will use backlinks to generate traffic to their website. So sometimes if you've ever read a newspaper or if you've ever been on a website looking at something else, you might see an advertisement down below of another business. That's basically what a backlink is, which don't really generate traffic. And I'm going to ask Andrew what he thinks about backlinks, because a lot of people think it's an easy solution to bring people to their website, but in reality, it could actually do you more harm than good. So here's what Andrew has to say about backlinks with expertise.
One of the common mistake in the SEO is buying cheap backlinks. Usually, maybe you heard in the India and in other countries, a lot of SEO optimizers offered to get some 100,000 backlinks for $10.
Yeah,
it's expensive sometimes. But if be honest, it doesn't work. In the corners of Google documentation, we can read like everyone who will try manipulate of algorithms and get these backlinks will filter. It's a very dangerous game with a search machine.
interesting.
And I offer usually only outreach method for backlinks. We can create some article and post on the popular magazine on maybe some website and got traffic from this link. It will work. It will work and for SEO and also for your promotion in the Google and also achieve your clients.
So let's talk a little bit about design. And of course, if you have a business that you're passionate about, you want the design to be beautiful, you want it to look good, you want it to look professional. And a lot of people sometimes sadly focus on design rather than a user-friendly website. So the website can look beautiful, it can look appealing, but it's really hard for your clients and for users when they go on the website to actually find the information they need. So I'm going to ask Andrew, who's worked on a lot of websites, who's designed a lot of websites, what he thinks about design.
The design is very important question, you're right. But most part of people making a design like they want. Not like need to the customers, not like need to the Google. And because in the reason of it, I offer to do prototype, to do competitor analysis before you want to get some design. Before you want to develop something, you have to get information, you have to gather some example and understand what kind of website is, what kind of designs will work in your team, will work in your business.
Yeah, that makes complete sense, because maybe if you prefer a certain website design, it might not work the best for your industry, because that's what we do. We analyze the competitors, we analyze the market, and we understand that you can have a beautiful design, but it might not work for the services that you're trying to sell. So of course, our approach to website design is always going to differ for either if you're working with a doctor, a dentist, a different type of business, an online business, a software business. It's always going to be different, and our emphasis is to make a clean, beautiful website that will make it easier for your clients, your potential clients, to find the information they need and to contact you and become your clients basically. So of course, when you start a business, you want it to be as successful as possible as soon as possible. And a lot of the clients that we meet expect very fast results, not fully understanding what goes into developing your website and SEO. So I'm gonna ask Andrew what he has to say about timeframes and what he has to say about what it really takes to develop a website to get it to that point where you're generating the clients that you want.
I can answer only one. Do not expecting quick results. Please wait. Trust experts. Every business, if you want to promote and carefully prepare for your top in the Google, you have to wait. You have to work. Do not stop. If you need fast results, you can use PPC, you can use Google Ads, but it's expensive. No, it's not like in advance. It's like just for now.
Yeah.
If you use Google PPC, if you use Google Ads, it's just not in advance. It's for current type.
So if you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to have a website that will genuinely endure over time, like all things, something that's genuinely beautiful and something that will be beneficial in the long run will take time. So you can use other services, as Andrew said, to generate fast leads. But what we focus on is creating a website and maintaining a website that will generate you leads for as long as we can, and something that won't crumble if you stop paying a certain amount of money a month. So I hope you enjoyed this little conversation with Andrew. He has a lot of experience with website development and with running a business that has developed hundreds of businesses. So leave in the comments any questions that you might have. Please email us, text us. We're always happy to answer any of your questions, and we'll wrap this up.
Bye.